Get ready for the NFL Power Rankings. Vic Fangio is still dominating, and we are diving deep into the defensive metrics. The Philadelphia Eagles finished with incredible statistics, ranking 5th in total points allowed and the fewest passing touchdowns of any team in the league. We break down exactly what the Eagles did right and where they need to focus their energy moving into the next season.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we look at the offensive shift happening in Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts is reportedly getting his hands dirty with Eagles receivers, including DeVonta Smith and Elijah Moore. We explore the changes coming under new offensive coordinator Sean Mannion and how Hurts is actively working with these new weapons to reshape the entire Eagles offense for 2026. We are also hearing the buzz around Jalen Hurts and Sean Mannion. Jeremy Fowler's new report suggests that Hurts and Mannion have hit it off, with Hurts showing a willingness to embrace the new offensive structure. This report suggests a major positive shift for the Eagles' passing game, moving away from last year's struggles and setting the stage for a much more dynamic offense. Finally, we are predicting the Philadelphia Eagles' primetime games for 2026. With their dominant record, the Eagles are facing an incredibly demanding schedule, including potential matchups against the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Don't miss our final look at the schedule and what it means for the Birds. Stay tuned right here for all the latest NFL action. As the NFL offseason progresses, defensive power rankings are shifting, with key teams demonstrating elite performance. The Philadelphia Eagles continue to impress, finishing 5th in the league in total points allowed, 10th in takeaways, boasting a top 10 red zone defense, and recording the fewest passing touchdowns of any team in the league with just 14. While the Eagles identified the pass rush and playmaking as areas for improvement, they have made strategic moves, including acquiring Jonathan Greenard in the 2026 NFL Draft and signing Rick Woolen to bolster the secondary. This strategic approach positions them to be among the league's most dominant defenses again. Meanwhile, the Seattle Seahawks have maintained a high defensive standing, consistently placing in the top third of the league. Their performance was particularly evident in the Super Bowl against the New England Patriots, showcasing their versatility. The Seahawks finished the previous season with the fewest points allowed of any NFL team, a remarkable feat considering the competitive nature of their division. Under Mike Macdonald's scheme, the unit is considered elite, and despite some roster turnover, the defense is expected to remain dominant in 2026. The team also bolstered their secondary by acquiring second-round pick Bud Clark, who proved to be a strong college ball hawk, and by selecting Julian Neal in the 3rd round to add youth to the secondary. The Philadelphia Eagles are undergoing a significant offensive transformation heading into the 2026 season, with speculation mounting that a complete overhaul is underway. The shift is centered around new offensive coordinator Sean Mannion, who will be taking over play calling and implementing a distinct new scheme. This strategic shift coincides with a positive shift in perception surrounding starting quarterback Jalen Hurts, following a recent critical report by ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, which painted Hurts in a negative light, suggesting he was uncoachable and prone to changing plays. New reports indicate a positive turnaround. Fowler's updated assessment suggests that Hurts and Mannion are finding synergy, and Hurts is actively demonstrating commitment off the field. Fowler noted that Hurts has been working extensively with key receivers, specifically DeVonta Smith, who is positioned as his new #1 target, and veteran Elijah Moore. Fowler stated that Hurts has been getting after it, trying to get ready for this new offense, signaling a significant visual change for the Eagles in 2026. The dynamic between Hurts and Smith appears to be strengthening, with Hurts seemingly recognizing Smith as the new primary weapon following the potential departure of A.J. Brown. Furthermore, The report highlighted Hurts' work with Elijah Moore as a strong indicator of his commitment to bonding with new wide receivers. Hurts is reportedly working with a diverse set of new targets for 2026, including Elijah Moore, Mackay Lemon, Dontavian Wicks, and Marquise Brown. While doubts persist regarding the Eagles' overall outlook for 2026, the current trajectory of the offense suggests a substantial improvement over the 2025 unit, as the new offensive setup is already taking shape. A significant shift in sentiment surrounds Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, following a new report from ESPN NFL insider Jeremy Fowler. Previously, Fowler had reported negative feedback, citing sources who described Hurts as uncoachable, exhibiting poor body language, and frequently altering plays. However, Fowler's latest assessment paints a markedly different picture, suggesting a positive development in the relationship between Hurts and his new offensive coordinator, Sean Mannion. During a recent appearance on SportsCenter, Fowler indicated that he is hearing positive developments, noting that Hurts and Mannion have hit it off. Fowler detailed that Hurts is receptive to Mannion's offensive structure and approach, specifically appreciating how Mannion articulates the plan to attack defenses in a new manner. Fowler elaborated that the new scheme will feature more under-center action for Hurts and increased play action, contrasting with past tendencies. While sources suggest Hurts has shown some initial reluctance toward these changes, Fowler confirmed that the quarterback is now as open as he's ever been to adopting Mannion's direction. This positive outlook offers encouragement for Eagles fans, especially given that Hurts had previously expressed excitement about working with Mannion during the offseason. This enthusiasm was tempered by last year's struggles. Hurts had reportedly been dissatisfied with the offense under coordinator Kevin Patullo, which was characterized by a high volume of hitch routes and frequent running back surrender draws. The current pairing with Mannion is seen by many as a potential solution, particularly as the Eagles' passing game has ranked in the bottom 10 in both of the last 2 seasons. The combination of Hurts' openness and Mannion's new strategic direction is being viewed as a much-needed revitalization for the Eagles' offense. The Philadelphia Eagles are poised for a historically demanding 2026 NFL schedule, following their first-place finish in the NFC East last season. Analysts suggest the team will face a gauntlet of top contenders, including juggernauts from the NFC West and AFC South, as well as the first-place finishers from the NFC South, NFC North, and AFC North. The Eagles have proven to be a major draw, having played 7 games in primetime last season, including a crucial Week 16 Saturday matchup against the Washington Commanders that secured the NFC East title. Their previous primetime schedule included 2 Thursday nights, 2 Monday nights, and 1 Sunday night game, plus a standalone Black Friday contest. The official 2026 schedule, complete with dates and times, is set to be released on Thursday night. Preliminary predictions highlight several potential high-stakes matchups for the Eagles. Key opponents identified include the Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Washington Commanders, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks, Houston Texans, and Indianapolis Colts, alongside potential matchups against the NFC South winner, the Carolina Panthers, and the AFC North winner, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Specific primetime predictions point to several high-profile contests. One anticipated matchup involves Philadelphia and Dallas, with analysts suggesting one of their 5 potential games will occur in primetime. The Eagles are also expected to travel to Chicago, facing a challenging environment after a recent regular season loss in Philadelphia. The memory of the 23-19 wildcard loss and their subsequent trip to Santa Clara remains a factor. Furthermore, the presence of the Houston Texans, featuring the NFL's top defensive unit and former Eagles head coach DeMeco Ryans, raises the stakes. With John Harbaugh now in the NFC East, analysts believe a primetime confrontation is on the horizon, especially following a recent dominant performance by Cam Scatibo against Philadelphia in New York. The sentiment is strong that the Philadelphia Eagles could once again dominate the NFL primetime schedule in 2026.